lot of available resources online when you search for Shopify theme detector. And there are even extensions that offer this feature. However, I don't recommend installing those extensions. Most of them are just filled with a lot of ads and they require you to even create an account to them. So, I personally just use a manual technique. I don't use any tool, but I'd like to compare that with what's available. So for example, if you use this number one Shopify theme detector, then you'll find that it isn't as reliable as what we can do when we use the manual technique that I'll share. So for example, if you're curious about rose.co, if we try to enter it in the Shopify theme detector, then it will tell you, so let me just close this ad. It'll tell you it's built using pre-01062-021, which isn't a Shopify theme. It could be the file name that they use to rename the theme. But what I recommend is for us to actually just make use of our Google Inspector tool. So once you're on the site, just right click and then click on View Page Source. Now, you'll verify that it is a Shopify site by just hitting Command F and then start typing Shopify. Once there are hits about Shopify, then you'll be certain that this is the Shopify store. Now, if you want to know the theme that is being used, the keyword that we have to search for is theme name. And note that name, the "and" in the name should be capitalized. It will lead you to this part wherein it will tell you what theme is being used. In this case, it is a broadcast, and the theme version is 1.2.2. Now, this works quite reliably for me. So, for example, if you search for the theme that is used by newclassics.ca, you can just employ the same technique. Just right click, and then if the view page source doesn't come up, then you can try looking for another space, maybe something that's outside of the images, maybe in the header menu. Then that's where the view page source option will show up. And then again, start typing theme name, and it will tell you what the theme is. So it will say Block Shop. So just start searching for Block Shop theme Shopify, and that will lead you to the particular theme that is used by this website. Now, in the program, I would highly recommend that you look into maximizing the use of our Essential theme, but there are definitely some use cases wherein clients would have specific requirements and they would have to employ a feature that might only be possible using the base theme that comes with a premium theme. However, a word of caution is that if you find a feature that isn't a particular website, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is built into the theme. Most of the time, for example, this mega menu feature is actually not built in to this Block Shop theme. So before you even buy a Shopify premium theme, then it's best to always test it out first. I'll share more about testing themes in our future lessons. There are also times wherein a Shopify site is not based on any premium theme that it's available in the marketplace. Sometimes they are custom built from frameworks. And so, for example, in the case of oncept.nyc, if we view the page source and start typing theme name, it'll tell us that it is Shopify Theme Lab. And if you start looking for Shopify Theme Lab in the marketplace, then most likely we won't find it, because this is just the base framework that was used to custom build the Shopify theme. If you also see Theme Kit or the Slate, then most likely it was built in using Online Store 1.0, and it is custom built by developers. I also would like to note that there are certain theme detectors which are very reliable and is most likely based on the technique that I shared. So for example, instead of using this Shopify theme detector, then you can use this Sightly Pro detector. At least you don't have to sign up for an account and you don't have to install an extension. If you just paste the URL it will tell you both the theme name and the theme version. And I try this for most of the Shopify websites, and it works quite as reliably as the technique that I've shared. But personally, I use the manual technique because it's more convenient for me because I only need to right click and just search for theme name. Whichever technique you use, I think both of them will generate the same output.